Not sure if you've heard. Saturday, Ohio State and that team up north going to do battle at Ohio Stadium. Ohio Stadium, by the way, turned 100 years old this year.
Yeah, and just minutes away from there, a much smaller but just as impressive Lego version of the horseshoe was on display at the Ohio State Library.
Just like the big version, you can be a spectator inside and help make the difference in the lives of others. Matt Barnes explains how.
It's a sight to see when you actually get a chance to view it in person.
The stadium is typically in my basement, so almost no one sees it.
That is Dr. Paul Jansen, Ohio State professor by day, amateur Lego builder by night. He was challenged by friends to build a stadium, so he went big, deciding to Lego sculpt the shoe.
It took about a year in planning and then another 3 to 4 years, several hours every weekend in building time.
It took more than 1 million bricks to build this horseshoe, officially 1/120th the size of the one on the banks of the Olentangy. In 2011, the masterpiece was complete. And like the real thing, the Lego Stadium includes the best damn band in the land.
I put Script Ohio in there, so I made the band, I made all the little instruments, and I updated that last week. So that was the latest thing I worked on. It was not hard to actually form Script Ohio, but it was hard to make like the musical instruments. Like there's no Lego sousaphone.
And the fans inside aren't here just for aesthetics. They represent real people and real donations. And for as little as $25, you can be one of them, with the money used for research for heart-related diseases and muscular dystrophy at The Ohio State University.
We're doing good with this research. The research is very important. We do very basic research that doesn't necessarily translate in patient cures in the next year, but it's direly needed to basically be able to make sure we can come up with new cures in the next decades. Right now we have about 800 people in the stadium. There's another 200 donations that came in the last week or so. So I'm going to update in the next week or so. I'll put another 200 Buckeye fans in the stadium, but as you can see, there's room for a few more.
In the past 5 years, Dr. Jansen says they have raised more than $95,000 for heart research. And if you want to get a seat in the Lego Stadium, I have a link to their fundraising page on NBC4i.com. And if you want to check out the Lego Stadium in person, it is on display at Ohio State until February. Local for you, Matt Barnes, NBC4.